Well, here I am at this area today. Actually dates from 1666, so time of the Great Fire of London, and I'm going to start off by doing a few bits off of this bridge here, which would have been a crossing years ago, and then I'm going to move on to another area where it's quite popular for wild swimming. There's people swimming in there at the moment, so I'll have to give that a bit of a break until I've done this bit here. Well, I've forgotten my tripod, so we're going to have to do it a bit of the old school way, really, which is the way I used to do it years ago before I started using the tripod, and hope for the best. We can see I've got my line in there on the first throw. I'm just going to put my camera on the side and we'll see what happens. Give me gloves. Just remember to put my gloves on. I don't know what's in the water, even though it's a chalk stream. Something feels a bit heavy. Nothing. We'll see. And it's brilliant. Thanks for that one. There we are, first throw in, and I've got a horseshoe. Big old cart horseshoe there, so really quite interesting. I'm going to turn the camera off now and come back to you and get some more things. There we are, second throw in, I've got some horseshoe nails. Probably came from the horseshoe. Carry on. See what we can find. Nothing on that throat. It's extremely hot today, so things with the horseshoe. Let's carry on. What you can hear is people wild swimming in the background now. Traffic in the background. As I say, this area of river dates from 1666, so Great Fire of London. Oh, nothing like that. Well, it's extremely hot, and I've only just got this another nail really, So I'm going to try my dipping magnet off of the bridge and see if we can get anything that way. So now I'm going to use my 650 kg single-sided magnet and just dip off of the bridge and see if I can find anything. Put the camera on the bridge. There we are. And put my gloves on, see how we go. Hope the camera doesn't fall off. Ooh. Right. Are you ready? Touch that stuff. Oh, what blazing hot babies. Sometimes they're stinging. And nothing. Try the other side. The camera just there. Hopefully you'll get me. Did you get anything on the other side? Go forward. And nothing on that side bar a small nail, so we'll move further on down the river, I think. But still very pleased with the horseshoe that I pulled up earlier. Look at that beast, amazing. Nice piece of metal that is. Well, I've now come to this amazing mill pond, which actually dates from 1666, so as I keep on saying, the same time as the Great Fire of London. We'll have a few throws in here and see what we can find, because it's a very old area indeed. Oh, you'd never believe it, but absolutely nothing at this area now at all. Beautiful area. I feel like going in for a swim, but I haven't got my trunks with me. But nonetheless, absolutely fantastic. But nothing at all in this pond. Amazing. You'd think there'd be something. Well, I've moved further on down the river to this little bit here. We're just going to give it a couple of tries in here and see if anything happens. It's extremely hot. Very hot day indeed. Well, I never believe it, nothing here either, so I think I'm going to have to move on further downstream. Well, I've now arrived at this little bridge here that runs over the river. The river is the River Widey, by the way. I should have told you that earlier before I started. And we'll see how we get on here. It looks quite interesting. Part of an old structure there. Might have been an older bridge or a mill or something. we'll see how we get on. But like I say, a very old river, so I'm expecting probably more than it's delivering today. It's all part of the fun of the game. And if you see other people's videos such as Paul Magnet Man Houlihan, please watch them. Brilliant stuff. Oh, the amount of stuff they put out is unbelievable, but with me it's just hit and miss really, but I do research a lot before I go. Well, first throw in this area now. Let's see what happens. Well, an extremely strong snatch here. Hope I'm not jammed, and we'll see what we've got. Well, that extremely large snatch is a roll of wire down there, and it's just getting caught in it all the time. And I've just pulled off a little bit now, so I think I'm going to have to try a different area within this pond, perhaps a bit further up. Well, surprise, surprise, a really old horseshoe now, and bits of rust. So obviously it's quite an old area, but it must be quite an old agricultural area, but still good fun on a beautiful day like today in this searing heat doing magnet fishing. Really scraping the barrel now, just the magnetic rock there. Amazing. So amazingly, a river that was mapped in the same year as the fire of London. Beautiful area, more of a wild swimming area. They probably found everything, but all we found was the amazing horseshoe, but that's a good find, and a few bits of wire and horseshoe nails. But don't let it get me down, and the next time I'll do some research for another area and we'll see what we can find there. So if you like what I do, please like and subscribe. If you don't, I can live with it. Thank you for watching.